Just a flub. What's going on, my man? Yeah, we're just getting set up here. Making sure everything's working. Looks like it is. Yeah. Let's open up chat. Okay. All right, I think we're good. We're good. Howdy ho, man. How you doing? A little bit of an early start today because I got a lot of work to do today. I can't be wasting time messing around. Hey, we got Matty D as well. How's it going? Yeah, just a flop. Gotcha. He got you by about 30 seconds. Yeah. All right. How we doing? Let's go ahead and bring up the screen. All right. Yeah, fancy seeing you here, right? Yeah. You two knuckleheads are always hanging out. If you keep this up, I'm gonna put you to work. I'll make you guys a moderator or something. As if you don't need more work, right? I know. Was it Maddie works in an office building? The poor guy. I have a hard time keeping track of what everybody does, but over the years I've gotten to know all you guys. Oh, geez. How we doing? Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to it. Today we're doing some sea power. I'm completely in weekend mode, but unfortunately, when I'm done here, I got to do some editing. If you guys want your daily videos, I got to make them, you know. Oh, it's such a hard life. Yeah, I know, right? Click the edit button. Yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah. Hey, we got New York Vice is here. Wonder if he's a cop. Is he a police officer? Maybe. You finally made a stream. I know, right? Yeah. Welcome to it. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. I love the music. It's very atmospheric. The music for this game is perfect. It's a little loud, so just going to turn it down there a little bit. I could watch paint dry. That's true. I could paint the Humvees brown and then paint them green because we're going back to Germany, and then paint them brown again because we got delayed. I could be in that cycle, and I'm not, so I'm happy for that. Tired of painting the damn Humvees for the motor pool because I ain't got no other skills. Attached to a damn army detachment, but I'm a sonarman, so I have absolutely zero skills, except I can hold a gun and paint a Humvee. Oh, and then pump out the porta potties. Ugh, that's a nasty job. Put it in the burn pit. Yeah. I never did any of that, by the way. I was just making a joke. Yeah. All right, let's get started. You guys don't want to hear about my troubles. Times are hard. I always end that sentence with "so am I," but nobody ever laughs at it. So I got to find another joke because everybody knows I'm lying. They're like, "No, you're not." Yeah, it's true. All right. Starting off with a P joke, a D joke. Yeah. Great to see everybody. Who is this? Oh, Scudbuster. Thanks for resub in 46 months, you madman. What's wrong with you? Do you like hate yourself or something? But you did use Prime. Very smart. You are financially responsible. I don't think I've used my Prime yet this month, so I need to subscribe. I don't think I've subscribed to John in like a while, so I need to give him a Prime sub. One. I should, let's write that down so don't forget. Go subscribe to John. I kind of moved my Prime subscription around all my friends. And then there's months like this month where I forget. I straight up forget. So here's all the videos I got to edit. Yeah. And then I got to go do cold waters. Yeah. Not that you guys asked. All right, hold on. Figure as soon as we start, I get a piece of dust in my eyeball. What the hell was that? Weird. Dusty in here. It's wintertime up here, so we haven't aired the house out. That's the other problem I have. Yeah. Well, at least I'm not painting Humvees. Okay. You guys ready to start? You guys tired of hearing me whine? Forrester says, saw your YouTube analysis video of the torpedo strike. Do you think the torpedo originated from another sub? I really don't. I honestly, and I don't want to go into why. I really don't think that they had two subs in that area. There certainly could have been. I don't know. But you would never fire a torpedo that's like a real war shot and risk losing the wire, losing control of that weapon with another submarine in the area within its range, because that would be a disaster. It's risky enough shooting a weapon and you're the only sub in the area. Because if you lose that wire, good luck, man. Sea bass don't miss. Sea bass don't miss. I got a lot of comments about that video. It's up over 80,000 views. That's like one of my most viewed videos ever. Well, this year. I shouldn't say ever. So yeah, you guys like that topic a lot. Maybe we should sink another ship, you know? Okay, easy there. Okay. I don't want to promote that. There were some comments. There's some things I should address before we get started. Some people are saying the ship was in a war game. Some said a ceremony, but it was an exercise with India, and it didn't have any weapons on board. That doesn't make it not a target. If a warship has no weapons, that's a poor decision by the warship. Yeah. Also, good job, India, for getting them to take the weapons off. Yeah. I have to high five Modi next time I see him. So yeah, it was a legitimate target. It's a clean shoot. 20 to 30 people were rescued by the Coast Guard. So one thing that they did, I think this part was intentional. The United States did not sink that ship when it was far from land. They waited till they were within about 40 nautical miles of Sri Lanka that has a Coast Guard, and sank the ship. The ship made a distress call and sank. Everybody who could get into a life raft did, and those people were picked up by the Sri Lankan Coast Guard. So I think that's absolutely within the rules of warfare. Yep. The people that are saying stuff like that on Twitter are not here and aren't hearing me say it. But if you guys see that argument out there, that's the reasoning. It was actually merciful. They could have done it in deep water and they would have been screwed, all of them. Yeah. Hey, TARDIS, thank you for the 52-month resub. Holy, 52 months in a row. All right, we got to get TARDIS a golf clap or something. Well done, sir. Well done. Yeah. It blew my mind. Someone says, it blew my mind how high the torpedo launched the back of the ship. Yeah. Yeah, American explosives, very powerful. We use something called PBXN, and it's every country has its own mixture of explosives. TNT is not TNT everywhere, right? Well, I guess literal TNT is the same because that's the name of the molecule. But we have very concentrated high explosives. We have very good explosives. Everyone's telling me how well we blow stuff up, and they're right. Yeah, everyone knows. Hi, Kirby. You saw reports they fired 2 torpedoes. They did not. It was one weapon. The one person that was asking me about the 2 torpedoes, I explained to him the first splash was the explosion. The second splash, and this splash is out of the water, is all the water coming back into the void that the explosion made, and it splashes up in a fountain. So it looks like 2, but it's not. It's 1. It's 1 torpedo, and you get like you get twice the effect. There's actually a 3rd and a 4th splash. It's just not really as big. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Tombly. Can you tell what explosive used on sonar? Oh, no. Explosion sounds like the explosion. Do you know what you can tell? Is you can tell gunfire from another explosion. Yeah. Gunfire is very distinct. Yeah. When I say gun, I mean cannon fire from deck guns and stuff. Okay. We're going to have lots of time for Q&A today because this is a submarine operation, Operation Fang Breaker, made by our good friend and moderator, Ren, over on the Discord. He's probably here too. The description is 1983. This is the 4th mission in our campaign. It says, now that we cleared the Soviet assault effectively is halted from sea, the CVBG, the Carrier Battle Group, can make its way further and start striking hostile land forces around Norway. Intel suggests Andropov, the Russian leader, is considering nuclear options. In order to prevent launches close to our border, we must locate and eliminate subsurface ballistic missile threats. Operation Fang Breaker. You guys ready? I think we're ready. Let's go. And we'll talk all about that stuff today. Message. Surveillance spotted suspicious movement in the water around the location of a previous location of Soviet BNs. Investigate and sink, so we have permission to fire, Soviet ballistic missile submarines that you come across. Should any transit across the Atlantic, there will be problems. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go. All right, let's take a look at what we got, boys. Let's fix this first. Come on. There we go. Aha. Submarine spotted and supposed SSB en route. Oh, I see. So they're going to go from bubble to bubble. Gotcha, gotcha. All right. What do we got here? We got the Phoenix. He is 10 knots. Okay. We got 3 ships. Do we have any other ships? Do we have any land-based aircraft? No. Okay, this is us. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're really small today. Cool. All right, well, let's get Phoenix into the bubble. Total rays deployed. Okay. Let's do this. What's our depth? What depth are we at right now? All right. We're hanging out. Let's go to periscope depth. Total water depth is only 1,000 feet, so it's not that deep. I'm going to bring him up to periscope depth, and we're going to do a quick search. Oh, yeah, what do we got here? All right, so we got a Perry. We got 2 Perrys and the Belknap. Awesome, okay. Let's get some helicopters up in the air. Launch, launchy, launch. All right. So if we look up here, yeah, we've only got 4 ships total today. Easy day. Smoke them if you got them. I've got everybody's chat window open so I don't miss any chat today. I went back and I looked at, I think it was Wednesday's video. It might have been last week's. And I missed so many messages. I went back and I responded to some of you guys in the comments because I felt bad about that. There was like some super chats that I had missed, which I really try not to miss any of those. We were just really busy on Wednesday. We were sinking everybody. All right, so we're going to go through this little choke point. So, excuse me. So just looking at the geography here, I think we're going to see probably a ballistic missile submarine over here. Somebody's definitely going to try and come through here. Yeah. So I'm going to do my best not to miss any big chats today. Some chatty stuff for the algorithm. Yeah, I do. On my, I've got a bot over there that watches the chat. And it keeps a tally of how many chats there were. There was like 900 chats or something. Yeah, it was crazy. Like, we don't normally have that many. You guys were chatty Cathy's on Wednesday. Yeah. That's okay. I like that. It's fine. All right, let's get some, get these helos up. Is the Turkey bot? I should call it Turkey bot. Yeah. It's just one of those free chat bots that I've used. I think it's called Nightbot. Yeah. Vice says, I'm a good dude. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Most people wouldn't think twice about stuff like that, although... Oh, yeah. I've got a reputation. It's not good. I miss chat every single stream. Yeah. So... But thank you, though. I appreciate that. Uh-oh. My helicopters are doing circles. Wasting fuel. All right. Oh, wow. Let's get a range circle up here so I know how big everything is. I like to keep my initial one at 60 miles because that's harpoon range in this game for the Americans. Because it's the old school harpoon. The new one is like twice that. Yeah. Oh, we are in time compression. We got to slow down. All right, let's go ahead and let's lay down some sonar buoys, baby. Confirmed. We're just going to lay some, like a random little S pattern there. And this choke point, there might be one right. It would be funny if there was one right there. So, whoops. I meant to do this. Yeah, let's do that. You know what? Let's do this. Yeah. This just makes more sense, right? No sense in doing them out of order. We're just going to kind of walk our sonar buoy field. I have no idea how good or bad the acoustic conditions are. So we'll put one over there. Okay, so the Phoenix is at periscope depth, right? Yeah. I'm going to have them raise their ESM and the periscope. We'll see if we have any radars going on, because this just might be a submarine mission. And that'll make this really easy if that's the case. It's super duper easy. Super easy, baby. The gentleman that made this mission is very smart, so I expect there's going to be some surprises. That's kind of how he rolls. He's kind of he's crafty. Sledge says, ironically, the Coast Guard uses a similar pattern. Oh, is there really? Yeah, this is just the pattern the game gives me, so I use that, you know. Yeah. USS Charlotte. Oh, someone's saying it was the Charlotte that shot the torpedo. Yeah, it's going to get out. I don't know if the Navy wanted to make that public, but right now every submariner that I know is very excited for all the right reasons. We train so hard and never are allowed to do anything. And finally, somebody was able to shoot a weapon for the first time in so many, like 80 years or something stupid. Yeah. Finally. Oh, hey, Ren's here. Welcome, Ren. I was talking about you. I was giving you credit, sir, for making this scenario, but then I said bad things too, because you always surprise the hell out of me in these missions you make. Yeah. Yeah, we're hunting subs today. Yeah, this is the sub hunting mission you made. So we'll see what we find. You're surprised that no boat. Well, it's not no boat. It's no American boat, because you had the who sank the Belgrano? Was it the Conqueror? That was a British boat. And then North Korea sank a South Korean frigate or corvette, small ship, with a torpedo. I don't know if that torpedo was submarine launched. It might have been. So it wasn't the first torpedo attack since World War II, but it was the first American torpedo attack since World War II. And that's honestly, that's what Pete Hegseth said, and people are misquoting him on social media and then mocking him for not saying the right thing, when it's the people, they heard what they wanted to hear so they could make fun of him. Yeah. It's just, I kind of get it. People don't like him. But at least give the guy credit whenever he says the right thing, right? Don't make up stuff. All right. What we're doing is we're kind of cleaning out this area, making sure it's okay. We're doing 13 knots. That's actually okay. This is a good speed. I have to send something over here. I'm concerned that something might squeak through here. So here's what I'm thinking. I've got two Perrys. I'll take this Perry out of formation. Okay. Have him kind of open out.
Turn to course 138 Hell My.
And have him come over here.
79 Hell My. On station.
Because I just want to make sure we don't miss something over here. I don't know how many submarines we got to sink today. I assume it's more than one. It's a big area. Will we ever kill a modern submarine? We will if China lets us. Yeah. That's all up to China. I'm telling you guys, if they unleash the U.S. Navy submarine force, we will kick some ass, man. That is like no joke.
Roger.
That's not bravado. That's just truth, you know.
On station. Buoy away.
This helicopter's running out of gas, which means so is this one. Yeah, look at this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop some active sonar buoys and then have them RTB for more gas. All right, so Phoenix has no ESM contacts. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to keep the towed array out. I'm going to have them go down below the layer, go down to 350 feet, and then without cavitating, speed up to a head standard. So what I want to do, my best submarine hunter right now is the Phoenix. So I need to get him into the AOR here. All right, how we doing? Any guy says, do you reckon you could pull some strings to get underway? No. I have requested rides, and they're giving them to other YouTubers. I've also requested shipyards for me to come and visit and say positive things. I'll say nice things about them. And I was straight up ignored. So I've kind of stopped requesting because that hurts my ego a little bit. You know? So I know my lot in life. It's to, I'll make YouTube videos. I'll do my little analysis. Occasionally I go to Washington to talk to friends. Yeah, that's about it. That's my life. All right, so Perry's doing 12 knots. Why don't he's got to get over here? So let's speed him up. Let's go to head full. Oh, do you know what I want to do real quick? Let's grab this before he runs out of fuel. Send you 10,000 feet. Turn on your radar. All right, his surface search is like 100. How many miles? How good is his surface search radar? It is 75 miles. It's not that good. Let's make this 75 miles. So there's no surface contacts in this bubble. Okay, cool. Unless it's like a really small buoy. But up here near the Arctic Circle, there really shouldn't be any surface ships. I mean, there might be, but there's not going to be any small surface ships. I wouldn't expect. All right, everybody's going. All right, cool, cool. Oh, DC. I go to Washington, D.C. to talk to friends over there. Yep. Also to visit. It's a nice city. Washington, D.C. I've been to Washington, D.C. twice in the past 4 years. I tend to go every other year because it's expensive. And the first time I went wasn't that great. I went this year. Well, okay, last year. In October. I went in October. It's beautiful in October. I recommend going in October. It was also very busy. A lot of tourists. Yeah. I was shocked how many people go to visit in October. So if you don't like the tourism, don't go in October. I don't know when the dead zone is. Like, when do people not visit Washington? That's probably when you want to go. But yeah, it's fun. Hey, Casca. Welcome to it. Didn't know you were just visiting a Bangor from time to time. I did visit Washington State and very close to Bangor. Oh yeah, I was right there by Bangor. I was in Seattle. 20. Oh, when was that? It was like 2018. Washington State is beautiful. I understand why people live there. I wanted to move there after visiting that place. I was like, this is awesome. You got to be okay with fog and rain. And if you're okay with those two things, and I am. However, my better half is not. She is not okay with that at all. Yeah.
Roger, RTB.
All right. RTB, and that guy's already RTB. All right, fine. Ren, where'd you put the submarines? This is baloney. Oh, man. All right, so fair warning, I've drank a lot of coffee, so I'll be taking a lot of breaks today. I'm going to keep the game running while I go on my little break, though, okay? I'm very embarrassed to say I'm about to take my first one. Figure as soon as I hit the live button, I gotta take a break. I'll be right back. This will be quick. Very fast, very fast. All right. Sorry about that. Whew, okay. Let's see how long we can go before that happens again. I'm getting old. Well, I would say don't get old, but the alternative is worse, so you kind of want to get old. So that's 75 miles right there, man. All right, we're going to compress a little bit of time. Okay. And I think I'll be reading a lot of chat until we find a submarine. So if you have questions, now's the time. You're on coffee number 2. This is, this might be number 2 as well, yeah. I do the big, I think it's a 16-ounce cup, but I don't fill it up all the way. It's like right to there. It's got caffeine in it, though. That's all that matters. Numi, good to see you. No blue poison today? Oh, yeah, no. I can't drink that stuff every day. I would love to, but I can't. I just recently found out that you can order that drink with no sugar in it. So that's what I've been doing. I want to get back on my weight loss plan. Over the holidays, I fell off my diet, obviously. So I'm going to get back on my diet and get down to my target weight. That's kind of my goal for the summer here. I can do it. It's just, we started traveling. That's what started it off. We went to Washington. We visited family, friends. We've been going out to eat. That's the worst if you're on a diet. And then the holidays happened. And then I just didn't stop eating. I was like, okay, Aaron, calm down. You know, you gotta try and get back on the diet. Yeah. Hopped up on blue again. Yeah. That's the drink I have on Wednesdays is blue. I do it on Wednesdays because they give 2-for-1s. You buy one, you get one free. It's like a $7 coffee, right? I'll take a free $7 coffee. Yeah. Diet is just die with a T on the end. Yeah. Well, you know, at my age, I gotta really, really watch my weight. Obviously, you should always watch your weight, but you know, I'm adding years to my life by not being as heavy as I was. I got pretty heavy after COVID. Yeah. And it crept up on me too. Like I didn't even really feel it or notice it because it was a slow gain. And then one day I was like, you know, it hurt to move. I was like, this is odd. Back pain. What the hell's back pain? Yeah. And that's going to happen with getting old anyway, but you can make it much worse if you're overweight. So I don't want to make it worse. We're going to compress it even faster. We're going to go up to times 30. Yeah. We're landing our helicopters. We're going to drive into the bubble. How fast is Phoenix going? 15 knots. Okay. We have no contacts. Okay. Fun fact on that one, you did start the player a bit too close at one point. Oh, we're here? Yeah. Yeah, don't spoil it for me, but there's no subs here or here that we saw. I'm more worried about missing whatever the hell's over here. That's why I'm running the parry out that way. Yeah, ramming speed, yeah. Let's see. You went to your workplace gym 4 times a week? Oh, before COVID, yeah. I knew that I would not be disciplined enough to go to the gym as much as I need to, so I bought some home gym equipment, and I have been using that. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more helicopters up. Okay. And there's the Phoenix. Okay. Parry the platypus. I've not heard it called that before, but yeah.
Roger. Turn 279.
All right, let's go ahead and slow down time. Because what I want to do here, just want to make sure there's nothing like in the middle.
Roger that.
Let's do this. So I'm going to run the parry right through this set here. There we go. All right, and then the other helicopter.
Roger. Turn 000.
Oh yeah, that's true, Ren. Yeah, I love it when you give the player time to like get into the scenario. You know, there's a lot of scenarios on the workshop. They hit you with a missile bombardment right away, which is exciting, but it's also I don't even know what I have for my fleet. You know, so there's a balance there. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let me grab my helicopter. There he is. All right, I got to check this choke point. I want to make darn sure there's nothing right here. It's kind of what I'm thinking.
We'll go.
So we're going to do that. I don't know how good the sonar conditions are, like I said, so I'm just guessing at the ranges. These are probably way too far apart, but I'm just hoping to get lucky, I guess. It's a little bit like playing roulette, you know. All right, that submarine's coming in. Once we get into the circle with the Phoenix, I'll slow him back down and let him do a good search, because he'll have good detection ranges compared to pretty much everybody else. All right, so Perry's still hauling butt. Yeah, he should be fine. These guys are 13 knots. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. TARDIS says, I wish I could slow down the time. Wish I could wait to hear at your feet, because with you, it's the only place that I want to be. Whoa. Okay. Thank you. I will not tell my wife you said that. She'll be like, what? Who the hell was that? He's like, he just says he's a nice guy. That's all he is. Yeah. That's a compliment. Any guy says, I rage quit Sea Power yesterday. Oh, it's song lyrics. Okay. Man, you're freaking me out, dude. I was like, okay, someone's been drinking. And it's not me this time. Yeah. Somebody else has been drinking. How dare they? Uh, Yesterday, when a single SSN-19 siren got past all my missiles and hit your carrier. Oh, did you play? I think I know what mission that was. Did you play the mission that's off the coast of Syria and Lebanon? And it's USS Texas that got hit, I bet. I think that's scripted because that happens to me too in that mission. It's almost as if the missile attacks that come into the, and it's pretty close to the beginning of the scenario too. Texas gets damaged right away. And no matter how many defensive fires you shoot at the incoming weapons, there's always one that gets by, sometimes more. And I've always taken damage on that scenario. All right, so we've got our buoys going out. I've split my forces. Perry's a really good submarine hunter, so I'm not too worried about him. Okay, get our buoys out. Oh, it was from a Tarantal. Okay. Yep. Yeah, sometimes you just get unlucky, I guess. In the end, it is all RNG. And you sometimes, you get very unlucky. You spent time trying to balance this scenario out. It's pretty difficult. Oh, really? Uh-oh, okay. If this one's really difficult, we're going to have to pay attention, I guess. Don't lose. My order is my orders to the men. Don't lose. Oh, shit. Here we go. Aha. What do we got here? Who had this one? Okay. Mark it. It's already faded. And he's heading south, it says. Okay. Just going to put that in the general area. All right, so we're going to head up there and take a look at him. How far away is that? How far away was that detection from Phoenix? 50 miles. Okay, so Phoenix is fine. Phoenix is fine. All right, so we got one detection already. Scent also has a ton of really good mods. Yeah, Scent is a master at this game. He's really good. Let's see. Margie says, what's the best way to learn tactics for naval engagements? You can read a lot of books. You can literally download for free the book from the Naval Academy website called Fleet Tactics. There's different years of release for that. I don't know what the most recent one is, but you can read the PDF essentially from the U.S. Naval Academy website. I would start with that. Fleet Tactics. Our tactics are not secret. Nope. Employment is secret. Tactics, not secret. If I got in here and started talking about employment, there would be a knock on the door before the stream ended. They would come and yoink my ass up out of this chair. Yep. That's why I got real nervous with the video I released yesterday. I made damn sure that I didn't say any. I went through that video like 5 times. I was like, do not say anything you're not supposed to say. I was very careful on that one. Principles of Maritime Strategy. Oh, wow. Look at that. We got people in the chat that's well-versed in naval literature as well. Good, good. I love to see it. Ask the Iranian frigate. Listen, I don't kick a man when they're down. I don't do that. We're dipping on the Iranian Navy right now. I honestly don't know if they have any ships left. This morning, the update was more than 30 ships sunk as of this morning. That's from Pete Hesketh. He said that. He can exaggerate a little bit, so we'll just say 30. The one person I trust whenever it comes to numbers is General Kane. And he's the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Directly, he's always there on the stage doing the press conferences with Pete. And what the general says is almost always right on accurate. So I can't think of a single example when it wasn't. Yeah, so... And he was it him? No, it was Pete that said 30 plus. I wish they would do more of those press conferences just so I could keep up. Because every day, it's like the numbers go up. Every day. It's like Bitcoin, number go up. But I understand they're very busy right now. They don't need to be making press briefings. They need to be winning the war so we can stop it, This may surprise some of you, but I actually am against war. Yeah. Now, I talk a big game on social media, and my character talks a big game, but personally, I hate it. I really do. So I just hope we wrap it up, wrap it up soon. I think that's a pretty reasonable take. It's not like I'm saying anything outlandish. I think most people are the same way. People in the military, the same way. Wasn't Pete talking about push-ups? He might have been. I do like the culture change that Pete and his staff have reintroduced into the military. One of, fitness and war fighting focus versus a DEI focus. I completely agree with that for the military. That needs to be the mantra. It does. You may not like it, but it's just, if we're going to fight a war, we got to fight with strength, And so I think he was right about that, but he's got a lot of flaws, and people love to abuse the crap out of him because of his flaws.
On station.
All right, who's on station? You better drop that sonar buoy before you say you're on station. Oh, is it the submarine that's on station? No. Did you run out of sonar buoys? Okay, no, he's got one left. Okay. All right, so crap. Fudge. So what I'm doing here is I'm laying down some active sonar buoys to see if I can get a detection on that guy. Oh, I launched a helicopter. I completely forgot about that. Is it not launched yet? I thought I did. It's probably refueling still. Yeah. They're still loading it out. Okay. What about you? Launch it there. Oh, it's the Ready 5 aircraft. Hold on. Dummy. I just saw that. It's already ready. I just got to click the button. Okay. So I'm going to send something up here and figure out who that guy is. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. Timmy, thank you for the resub for 67 months. Holy smokes. You guys are going to be into triple digits here eventually. That's crazy. Let's see. Somebody says, it's no skills. He says, I agree. Warfare is not good in any shape. Yeah. But there are something to be said about not putting up with. Oh, yeah. Like, I agree with taking out Iran's ballistic missiles, even sinking their navy. I'm okay with that. What's the other thing? Oh, centers. The one thing that I'm sketchy about is our third goal, America's third goal in Iran right now, is to reduce centers of gravity of their military. That's pretty vague, and it's also you can do that for a long time. You know, so I don't know what the end game is for that. I am shocked that we took out so many Iranian leaders, like on day 2. And it was actually Israel. I think we were involved, but I know Israel dropped the bombs. They're the ones hitting the pickle button on the bombs. They dropped 20 some bombs on this complex, and it wiped out. I heard a report of it was Khomeini and 40 leaders. I don't know if it was like the top 40, but 40 clerics, generals, and Khomeini were killed in that one strike. And that's first of all, what are they doing all in the same complex? That's not smart, you know? So, like, who's running Iran right now? I honestly have no idea. I've been keeping up with that. I've just been following, like, the Navy side of it. But they got them. They got them good. I mean, Israeli intelligence is so good, they probably know my browser history. Like, I am nervous with those guys.
Roger, turn 286.
Yeah. Thank God they're friendly, right, Mossad? His son got... Oh, I did hear that, yeah, Khomeini's son got promoted, but then he didn't want the job. I don't know if that's real because it might have been a meme. It was on social media. And I never know when people are joking anymore. Yeah. But I heard that he didn't want the job. And I kind of don't blame him if he really didn't. Yeah. You want that job in peacetime. Yeah. I've already fallen behind, so sorry for the chat. He says, did I see the sinking of Iran naval vessel? I did, yeah. It looks so wrong. I can tell you that video is not AI, if that's what you're suggesting. That's a real video, and we really did sink a ship with a torpedo. That was not fake. I don't know if me telling you that makes you believe it or not, but I understand 100% everybody's skepticism about AI fake videos now, because they've gotten pretty good. Some of them are still really bad. And there was one, I use Grok on Twitter to see if something's real or not. I just start checking everything. And there was one that I knew was fake, and Grok said it was real. It was a video. And I was like, wow, even Grok can get tricked sometimes. Grok, and for those of you that don't know, Grok is Twitter's AI. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. And so even that got fooled. So, yeah, I don't blame you at all for being very skeptical. I think that's wise. That is a wise position to have. The big picture is dismantles China. Yeah, so here's something that I was thinking about, and so I'm sure somebody's already made a video on this, but Venezuela and Iran were two big oil exporters to China. And China is absolutely dependent on that oil. I mean, their industry is dependent on it. So now they can always buy oil on the open market like the rest of us, but then they got to pay full price. So China might be paying full price. All right, I'm going to send you to 10,000 feet again. And turn on your radar. Holy shit, there we go. Run away. Run away, run away, run away. Here we go. What we got here? 6 knots in formation. That's sketchy. Identify yourself. All right, so we got 2 bogeys there. How many miles away is that? 60? Ooh. Okay. That's harpoon range right there, folks. All right, I'm going to ask them to identify themselves. There shouldn't be any fishermen up here. And they're in formation. 12 knots. What's this one doing? Oh. One's going fast, one's going slow. So they may not be in formation. They just may be going the same direction. Okay. Go and turn off your radar.
Secure the surface search.
So what I don't want to do is have him fly back towards my fleet with his radar on, because they have a bearing on my radar now. But thankfully it points over this way. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to active sonar buoy right here. Air defense probably 30 miles. I don't know what these are, but I'm going to say I'm not putting any helicopters inside that bubble, so I don't want them to get shot down. I am going to try and identify this guy, though, with this helicopter. What do we got here? Active sonar buoy. Okay. That's a 2-ship. All right, so I've got a total of 14 anti-ship missiles between these two. Do I have any box launchers topside? Yeah, it looks like it. Yes. Okay, good. All right, so Phoenix is in the bubble now. Let's go and slow them down. Head 1/3.
Ahead 1/3.
The towed array's deployed, so we should get some bearings depending on conditions. Okay. Here we go. Their fishing was frozen fish, yeah. China has most on Africa, so I expect they will find some there. Does Africa export oil? I don't know. I don't think so. They might. Oh, on the West Coast. There might be oil on the West Coast. Yeah, I don't know enough about Africa to even make any kind of intelligent comment. That's never stopped me before, though. Let's talk about it. Oh, my God. All right, so what do we got here? Let's go ahead and put down our sonar buoys. Ah. Shoot.
Roger that. Buoy away.
Yep. Okay. Let's not be dumb. Let's not be dumb. That's actually not very good, but that's fine.
On station.
I'm trying to get the sonar buoys out as far ahead as possible. I just don't want a submarine to sneak by here, you know. All right, so we're good there. This guy needs to come home.
Roger, RTB.
This guy's already very low on fuel. Okay, so we don't have any towed array contact at all. So sonar conditions are not great. They may still be like good. Water depth is 600 feet. That's why. 672 feet. So the more we go west, the shallower it's getting. That's not good. Let's come down that way a little bit, and then we're still deep, right?
Buoy away.
Is there a layer? No, it doesn't appear to be. All right, let's go ahead and speed back up again.
Ahead standard. Maneuvering eye.
Let's see here. No Skill says, thanks for releasing the sub-brief on the Harry DeWalt class. Oh, yeah, the armament on that ship. It's not really a warship. It does have a gun on it. But the gun is placed on a deck where it can't look down. So I don't know what the hell it's going to shoot. I guess a drone, if a drone comes by. Technically, it can look down, but it looks down so far away from the ship. It has a big blind spot when it looks down. If you can only get the staying alive as a unit. I know, right? I think it's Digital Trucker. Isn't he the guy that made that? Yeah, I don't know. All right, we're about to drop our first sonar buoy over here.
Buoy away.
I really want to find out who the submarine is.
On station. Buoy away.
Yeah. Now, let's put a row of passive sonar buoys in front of the active sonar buoy.
Buoy away.
There he is. Oh, shit. We got him. And it's already hostile. It marked it hostile for us. It's definitely a submarine. Oh my god. Okay, it's one of those. I'm not even going to mess around. Let's, because we're almost out of gas.
On station. Engaging track 7006.
Okay. Wow, our poor helicopters are burning through fuel so fast.
Roger, RTB.
That's because I'm in time compression mode. What the hell? No, no, no.
Ceasefire track.
Shoot this guy.
Engaging track 7006.
Okay. I think I told the wrong guy to go home. That was my bad. I meant to tell this guy. Where were you at? Oh my. Well, he's about to go home anyway.
Roger, RTB.
How big is that circle? All right, so this is like a 1 mile, a 1.5 mile, well, times 2, so we'll say a 3 mile circle. Oh, it's a Victor. Okay. Well, that Victor's going to go away. A Victor can shoot 30 miles. So Phoenix is fine. You know what we got to do? We got to get through this choke point. Let's go and speed everybody up. Let's take this detachment ahead flank.
Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye.
I don't want to be in this choke point any longer than I have to be. And I consider myself, where we are right now, already in the choke point. I want to get north of that choke point and then get away from it. Because all they got to do is shoot weapons in this direction and we'll be screwed. And that's what this guy looks like he's going to do. He's heading right for it.
Buoy away.
Ooh, there we go. There we go. Okay.
Engaging track 7006. Whip it away.
Ah. Okay. The noisemaker sucking up both my weapons. Okay.
Buoy away.
So these sonar buoys will operate while I refuel the helicopters. Oh, we might get a hit. The Victor turned back into the weapon for some reason. I'm glad he did.
Buoy away.
Hey, Derping Pleb, how are you? Welcome to it. Yeah, we play Cold Waters on Wednesday. There, Noodles. That's our Wednesday video game. Every Wednesday afternoon, come on over here, and that's what we're doing. All right, we don't have any more weapons, so.
Buoy away.
Oh, that one might hit. All right. That's enough buoys for now. Come back and get some gas.
Roger, RTB. Hit track.
Oh, we got him. Okay, so we punched a hole in his hull. Probably not enough to sink him, but it will slow him down. Okay, there's the parry going through that. He's coming back. I'll lay that last one down. What kind of speed are we talking about here? He's still doing 14 knots after he got hit with a torpedo. A pretty badass sub. But it may not hit his engine room. It may have hit something else. If you punch a hole in a ballast tank that's already full of water, it doesn't do any good. You're still going to knock systems out, but it's not going to make them any slower. Slow him down and should make him a lot less quiet. Yeah, we punched a hole in him, so he's making noise now. I have no twerking emotes. Yeah, you know what? I've been meaning, I think I'm gonna talk to somebody about making some emotes. I've got somebody in mind right now. My Twitch channel has like 8 or 9 empty emote slots that I can add to. I need to get off my butt and do that. I'll write it down or else I'll never remember that. Make emotes for Twitch.
On station.
Almost spelled Twitch wrong. Wow. Huh. Good thing it's Friday. All right, everybody's going back to base. Okay, this buoy's finally away. I was waiting on that. Now you, sir, you don't have much gas left. I want you to get up to 10,000 feet. And I want you to turn your radar on. And we're going to go find these 2 guys over here. So his radar is good for 75 miles. Oh, Jesus. 75 miles. So anybody, yeah, they should be right on the edge of that. Uh-oh. There he is. I want you to head that way. All right, so he's still doing... Oh, okay, yeah, he's down to 4 knots. He's definitely damaged. Nice. Yeah, the Mark 46 torpedoes are lightweight torpedoes. They're not meant to one-shot really anything. You know, maybe a midget sub. But they will make them noisier, slow them down, make them think twice about whatever the hell they're doing. Make them question their life decisions, you know? All right, no, there's no radar Oh, what's this? Oh, shit. I'm asking him to identify himself. Oh, shit, hold on. Oh, my God. Okay, we have multiple submarines now. Mark that one. And mark this one. Okay. 2 submarines on that side and an unknown. That's a radar contact. I'm asking him to identify himself. Probably a merchant. Okay. Cool beans. Okay. I'm going to drive right between my sonar buoys. Yep. Yeah, I think we're going to have air supremacy over Iran if we don't have it already. I think we're going to have it eventually. See somebody in chat talking about that. Yeah, whenever we can start flying our B-52s over targets, that's how you know that there is no air defense. And I think that's going to be the case soon, if not already. And that's going to save us so much money on munitions because we have a lot of bombs. We don't have a lot of missiles. So if we can start using bombs, we're going to be just fine. We can stay in that fight as long as we need to. All right. So we know we got one ship. Let me mark him. You know, instead of marking him, I'm going to mark a shipping lane. I'm assuming this is a shipping lane. Okay, so that's a possible shipping lane there. Let's go and turn off your radar.
Secure the surface search.
And you come on back to base.
Roger, RTB.
Okay, so while we have no air assets up, I'm going to slow down the parry. Head 2/3.
Head 2/3. Maneuvering aye.
All right, we're going through the choke point now. This is good. Phoenix is repositioning. You know what? Phoenix is almost within range to shoot. Not quite. Phoenix range is like 20 miles. I'll say 18. So let's do that. I'll take him up there and slow him down. Good time to buy Lockheed stock? Yeah, I joked about doing that, and then I did that. It's very cheap right now. And Lockheed pays dividends, and so does RTX. Our RTX pays us, it's I want to say $2.50 a share, and that might be once a quarter. No, it's not. Okay, it's a year. It's an annual. Yeah, you can get your dividends once a quarter because I think they pay once a quarter. With RTX, yeah, just whatever bank you use, ask them about it. Your bank will buy them for you. You have to set up another account though. It's not checking or savings; it's an investment account. Most banks will do that. All right, once we get to our waypoint and start heading northwest, we're going to slow down because we're north of the choke point now. We are in the mix, as they say. Navy Federal has a nice addition to their app. Okay. Yeah, I don't use Navy Federal. Whoa. What is this? What is this? Okay. Everybody, that's not good. Uh-oh. He just lit off his radar.
Head 2/3. Maneuvering aye.
Yeah, let's do that. Huh. I need a helicopter. Okay. Phoenix, let's go ahead and slow you down. Head 1/3.
Head 1/3. Maneuvering aye.
Okay. What kind of radar is this? I meant to click this one. Rogov, a cannon radar. HeadNet C. All right, it's a warship. It's definitely it's a warship radar. Okay, cool. So now we know. Oh, that's why it's red. Look at me being all smart. Yeah. It's embarrassing. All right, so we know that that's a target. Oh, wow. Okay. He's close, too. All right, we'll be right back. Hopefully it doesn't sink me while I'm gone. I have to get coffee number 3 soon. What are we doing here? I could probably put a weapon on that guy. What's the time on our helicopter here? 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I can probably wait that long. We'll probably be fine. I think if I threw a harpoon in this direction, it would find the target and hit it. Yeah, I think that's what would happen. Yeah, the chair's got it. The chair's probably better at playing this game than I am. Yeah. They must be friendly if they're red. That's right, yeah. Good Lord. So this Victor that's up here, he came down south quite a bit, even though he's injured. This guy's definitely within weapons range. I think if I light off a radar, he shoots me. Wow, he's hauling ass. Holy crap, look how fast he is. Uh, 10 decibels. That is loud. We might be being detected by that one. I just need to get my helicopter up in the air so I can get a fix and then shoot the fix. That's a Krevac. Can I shoot the Krevac? I probably can. You know what? If I wait just a few more seconds, I'll get a exact position, and then we'll be fine. What is the range? Hold on. Of the Krevac's air defense. What's your range? The SN4. Oh, it's only 5 miles. That's really short. Super short. Okay. Is he up in the air yet? Yeah, he is.
Turn to course.
0. No. Oh, my God.
Fire track. Roger. Turn 0 4.
I need you up in the sky.
Roger. Go to altitude 1 0 0. Surface search on.
Got him.
High.
Okay.
Engaging track 7 0 1 3.
That's the Perry back there shooting. I haven't given surface sonar a go yet. I think it really puts us at a disadvantage if I use that. I kind of overkilled the Krevac intentionally because I don't know how lucky they're going to get. They got very lucky last week. They were kicking my butt.
Track 7013.
Oof.
We'll go.
There we go. That's what I meant to do.
Bulldog away. Track 7014.
It's kind of bass backwards, but I'll make it work. Yeah.
Bulldog away. Track 7014.
Okay. That makes a little bit of sense. All right. Yeah, Krevac is probably toast. Oh, shit. Okay, now I'm going to turn on the our air defense.
Radar eye.
Oh, it's a Grisha. Look at him. That's a cute little guy. All right, Krevac's on fire.
Hit track 7013.
Yeah, this little Grisha, this is a little submarine hunter. All right, he's got 20 SAN force.
Hit track 7013.
He's trying to dodge the missile.
7014.
He got an A for effort. That was he did everything he could, including turning, which we don't always see that. Okay, well, yeah, that'd do it. He's down. All right, you there. Get back in formation.
Returning to formation.
Okay.
Surface search on. Radar eye.
His surface search is already on. I need you to. Let's put a. I don't want that submarine getting within weapons range. This submarine up here is hauling ass down south. So I'm moving my guys kind of out of the way. Phoenix here should pick him up. The Phoenix is slow and deep. What are you doing? Okay. want the helicopter to go north. There you go. Yeah, get your butt up there. There he is. We found him. I think that's the submarine's got him is what it is. Okay. Yeah, we're going to fix his position, put a weapon on him. This is a mess right here. I'm not sure what I was thinking then with that. Phoenix could almost put a weapon on him, but I'd rather the helicopter do it. All right. So now that I have my radars lit off, I'm just going to leave them on because the time for stealth is over. I'm still not turning on my hull-mounted sonar because that will give away my position to the submarines for sure. All right, so that buoy's away. I don't hear any torpedoes in the water, which is the good thing. That's what I was really afraid of. And this guy, oh, and we know this guy's already injured, so we'll drop another weapon on him. Okay. Awesome. Let me drop an active sonar buoy right here to... What that will do, that will fix his precise position, and then we'll drop the weapon on that. But we're looking for ballistic missile subs. The Victor's not a ballistic missile sub. What is this guy going to do? Okay. Is he going fast? He needs to be going fast. Head flank. Okay. Oh, hey, Desimir's a former EW operator. Awesome. Should tell Victor to go back and grow up. Yeah. Yeah. What ship am I using? We're using the Belknap and the Perry. And this is the Perry by itself down here. We also have a submarine. So the submarine has my best detection, but I'm using the mobility of my helicopter to prosecute. He's going to drop that active sonar buoy, then we're going to drop one weapon on him.
Engage track 7027. Whip it away.
Okay. We have another submarine up there. Uh-oh. Well, we'll let the torpedo figure it out. Torpedo's pretty smart. Looks like you locked back onto him. I'm surprised with the active sonar. Wow, that was close. Okay. I'm going to drop a string of sonar buoys going to the north because there's another one up there. This guy's toast. Go ahead and get rid of his little marker. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a noisemaker. Okay. I thought the submarine came back there for a second. Huh. Oh, wait. Oh, that is him. Oh, no. Well, that's a tough little bastard, isn't he? Well. Yeah, he's been hit twice. I'm surprised he's still alive. Who's this? Another submarine. Are you kidding me? Which way's he going? Not sure how we have him. What the hell? Okay. Let's get that other helicopter up. This guy's being very resilient. Ah, yeah, look how loud he is. That's crazy. We're doing 5 knots. We're doing 5 knots.
Engage track 70. Buoy away. Buoy away. Whip it away. Track
Okay.
702.
Torpedo evasion, baby.
On station.
Hit standard.
Buoy away.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come out of compression. Ah. Okay, that's fine. Just drop that one. We don't have a classification on this one yet.
On station. Buoy away. Buoy away.
Okay. Oh. All right, we got him locked up now.
Engaging track 703. Whip it away.
All right, and then this guy.
Roger. Turn 031.
I don't want this guy getting any closer, so I'm going to start pushing him back with weapons. He doesn't see the big weapon coming at him. This one will definitely sink him. Okay. And this guy up here. Yeah, there's a good chance he takes a hit. Okay. Let's see, what did I miss? I see Renault's answering a lot of questions. Thank you, Renault. Last seen transiting south, who knows? Oh, talk about the sub, yeah. Who did we hit? That was the one up to the north. All right, this guy did detect my torpedo now, so what's that range? If I select the torpedo and I look at the sub, it says 13 nautical miles. Wow. Okay, well, good for him. All right, so these guys got to run. Head flank.
Head flank. Maneuvering eye. On station.
He might have counterfired. I don't know. So this guy's coming back. This is why I laid that string of sonar buoys up here, is keep an eye on this guy. Still no targets over here. I'm not surprised that there's no targets south of this island. It's going to be whenever we get around this corner that I'm afraid. All right, let's make your altitude. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. All right, so there's that ship. He's still going that way. Speed's 12 knots. That's fine. So I don't see any more surface contacts. Yeah, he's going to try and outrun my torpedo, and he might. He was right at the edge of my torpedo range when I shot. I wanted to get that weapon in the water to kind of push him away from my ships, and it worked. It did that. So this guy's radar is on, so I'm looking for any surface ships in this black circle. And we just have this one, and I think that's a merchant. So I'm not too worried about him. We just got to keep prosecuting these. I want to know if this guy up here is a ballistic missile submarine. It is. He's a Delta 3. Ooh, we got to drop a lot of weapons on him. That's a big boy. We got to drop a lot of weapons. I'm going to have to send the Phoenix after him after this torpedo evasion's over.
On station.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Okay. God bless America. Thank you.
Engaging track 7033. Salvo fire.
What do you mean too far? Get your ass over there.
327.
Let's launch that other helicopter. All right, so apparently this pink bubble is chock full of submarines.
Engaging track 7027.
Trying to fight two submarines at the same time here.
Whip it away. On state. On buoy away.
Okay. Oh, where's this guy at? Give me this. Give me this guy. There he is. Oh wow, we don't have him. Okay. I did not expect to lose him that fast. This might be a very quiet sub. I'm gonna mark his position. There we go. Mark it with this one. He's somewhere around here. Okay. All right. So that torpedo. Oh my God! Look how many noisemakers he launched. He's in full panic mode now. Yeah.
Hit track 7027.
Ah, finally he's dead. Yes.
Roger. Turn 009.
Aha. You. Hostile. You. Salvo of 2 weapons. On him.
Engage track 7041. Salvo fire.
I'm going to maintain the torpedo evasion on the Phoenix for a few more minutes. Because if he's shot, we may not... Well, no. The sonar buoy should hear the torpedo. So I don't see any incoming weapons. Okay. Let's go ahead and get you back up there then. And let's get you to a head full.
Full. Maneuvering eye.
I'm going to have to use my heavyweight torpedoes to sink this Delta. It'll take a lot of little torpedoes to sink him. Oh, shit. What's this? We have a helicopter here. Hold on a second. This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes I get surprised.
Search on. Radar eye. Surface search on. Radar eye.
Who are you? Okay, I don't know. There's no way that's a civilian. Shoot him. Head flank. Let's chase this motherfucker down.
Engaging track 7036.
What is a helicopter doing out here by himself? He was nowhere near the Krevac. There we go. Thank you.
7036.
Oh. Okay.
Hit track 7041.
All right, so this guy's damaged. That's a ballistic missile submarine. This is why we're here, is that guy. Another one. Hold on. All right, that's the same one we had before. It's in the same area.
Track 7036.
Hold on. What are you? All right. Yeah, it's definitely one of those ASW helicopters. Is there an air base over here? No. Submarine, slow down.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering eye.
Okay. Okay. So this guy, we'll have to rearm and reload for him. I don't have any more helicopters for him. I'm probably going to have to use the Phoenix to sink the Delta. I'm going to hit the Delta one more time with another small torpedo, but I don't think it will sink him. Unless we get really lucky. Because the Mark 46, tiny, tiny torpedo. Delta 3, big, big boat. And if there's an air base on this island, I think we would have seen it with our helicopters, so I don't know where that other helicopter came from. Unless that helicopter came from the Krevac, which maybe it did. What are you doing? You're not on station? Get the... On station. Get your ass over there. Oh, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Okay. You.
Engaging track 7030.
Yep. So you see this Delta 3 here? This is a ballistic missile submarine. And he's got a hole in his side because we hit him once. I'm going to hit him again. All right. This guy might shoot torpedoes at my parry, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to put a string of buoys there, so if he does shoot, we'll see it coming, and I can turn my parry around. So the Grisha doesn't have a helicopter, so there shouldn't be another helicopter unless there's another surface ship up here I don't know about, which is possible. Anything's possible. All right, let me read some chat. Jarhead is here. He says, is that why there's a hump on the back? Yeah, that's literally why, because the missiles didn't fit inside the sub, so they built a barn over the top of it. That's exactly why that's there. All right, this guy should come home. Yes. And the Delta 2, the Delta 3, the Delta 4, that barn gets taller and taller because the boosters on those rockets would throw the warheads farther and farther. And instead of making better rocket fuel, the Soviet Union made more rocket fuel and just made the missile taller. So they had to keep making the submarines a little bit bigger. All right, cool. Did we hit them again? I can't tell. It's so dark. Oh, what's that? I think we might have. No. There's a scar right there, but I don't think it's a... Huh. No. Okay. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, shoot. I kind of lost track of what I was doing here. All right, so I don't see any torpedoes coming at me. I'm going to put an active buoy on him and then shoot him. How close is he? Oof. Okay. You know what? I don't want to get detected by this Delta 3, so I am going to slow down the Phoenix.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuver guy.
And we'll move our little bubble over here. So whenever he gets to this sonar buoy, I'm going to shoot. Yeah. All right, cool. That's the plan, man. There he is. I'm going to drop the sonar buoy anyway, since we're here.
On station. Buoy away.
Okay, buoy's gone. Why don't you take one Mark 46 and engage him.
0, 4, 3.
And we'll watch this engagement happen real quick. If I had better lighting, I'd show you the actual engagement, but you can see it better on this map than you can with the black screen.
Whip it away.
All right, he's going to start launching noisemakers.
Hit track.
Or not. Oh my God, it's a Yankee.
4, 3.
This is another ballistic missile sub. Yep. So the Yankee predates the Delta. The Delta became the Yankee became the Delta. And you can see how small this barn is on the back. And then you compare that to this guy over here. Look how big his barn is. Yep. Delta 3 stayed in service a long time. They might still have some Delta 3s. All right. Oh, my sonar buoy ran out of battery. Shoot. Oh, that's not good. I need that helicopter. Oh my word. I'm wearing these helicopter pilots out. I got a submarine there and a submarine there, and I got to sink both. How's this guy doing? All right, I don't have enough fuel to go over there, so
Roger. Turn 0.
let's launch a bunch of buoys here.
We'll go.
Just like make a very large area. See if there's any more. All right. I don't see any torpedoes coming at us, so we're going to speed back up again.
Ahead flank.
I really need to get the Perry around north of that island. And we want to stay the hell away from this area right now. If there's a torpedo in the water, I would never hear it. Matter of fact, we should probably slow down.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering aye.
Okay. Pack fleet has some Delta 3s. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, the helo pilots are earning their paycheck today. Uh-oh. Our guy just took off.
Roger. Turn.
I got to go up here first. I want to reestablish contact with this guy. I also need to look for any torpedoes coming at us. Eventually, the Phoenix will hear this Delta 3. Plus, he's injured, so he should be making more noise. So, I'm not too worried about him. I'm going to get this guy. This guy, I have no idea who he is. It actually might be a whale. Because there are whales in this game, and you really won't know until you classify them. There's whales all up in these waters, by the way. This is very densely populated with biologics.
Buoy away.
All right, so we're laying a very large sonar buoy field here, and the Perry is going to come around the corner, and we'll probably form back up again.
Buoy away.
Oh, hey, we got contact again. Yeah, he didn't go very far at all, did he?
Buoy away.
He's coming south, though. That's what I want him to do. I want him to come south to the Phoenix. All right, we don't see any torpedoes in the water here. That's good.
Buoy away. Buoy away. On station. Buoy away.
Okay, now we're going to lay down some active.
Buoy away. Buoy away. On station. Buoy away.
We're trucking the hell out of the Delta 3 there.
Roger. Turn 326.
So I'm going passive, active, passive, kind of alternating my strings of sonar buoys. The Delta is just kind of hanging around. I don't know what he's thinking. He's going back north. I mean, that's kind of smart. Run away, right? He shouldn't hear the Phoenix. I got the Phoenix down to 5 knots. Oh, wow. That guy's not going to make it. Okay.
Buoy away.
All right. Let's turn on your radar.
Search on. Radar
10,000 feet.
Go to altitude 1000. Roger. Turn 144.
I just want to do a quick search in this area, see if there's any more surface ships. Aha, he's back. We got him. So he's up there now.
Buoy away.
Oh my god. Ren, how many submarines you put in this game? We're like fighting the entire Northern Fleet.
Buoy away.
I'm just going to drop a weapon on him.
On station. On station. Buoy away. Engage track.
Oh my god.
Flip it away.
Okay. This is ridiculous. I like it, but it's ridiculous.
Roger. Turn 155.
My word. How close are you to engaging? No, not close at all. Okay, as long as I'm keeping that Delta 3, he's being monitored. I can focus on this fight over here.
Roger. Turn 115.
Okay. That guy's launching noisemakers. We can, you know, I could drive my surface ships to engage with their torpedoes, but it's pretty short range. It's a lot safer to use the helicopters because their torpedoes, the submarine torpedoes, outrange mine by twice, maybe 3 times. So, but this is really weird. 2 submarines side by side.
On station.
Let's see if I can launch that other.
704.
Yeah, he's ready now. Okay. Launch him.
Buoy away.
Oh my God. What the hell's going on? Another submarine? Come on, baby. Is this guy damaged? Oh, wow. Well, that's not good. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Bulldog away. Track 7045.
So, I know this sounds ridiculous, but it's true. The Soviet sailors have shoulder launch Stinger missiles on their submarines. So I'm getting my helicopter the hell away from them. And this harpoon here is going to blow them to kingdom come.
On station.
All right, that smoke is the submarine on the surface. Yeah, they've got man pads. That's right. They didn't give us man pads. They knew better because we'd be shooting that stuff at the fish in the middle of the Atlantic for fun. To be fair, probably the Russians too. They probably should do.
On station. Hit track 7045.
Sink, you fool. This is a badass boat. Huh. I will shoot you again. Oh, he sank. Okay, okay. He sank.
Roger. Turn 266.
All right, we're going to localize those 3 and start attacking them.
Roger. Turn 03.
I'm going to get him up to a good altitude where he's got better fuel efficiency.
Go to altitude 6000. Surface search on. Radar eye.
Let's see. This helicopter may not be ready yet. Oh, it is. Awesome. We have a target-rich environment, boys. Another Yankee? Are you kidding me? And a Romeo. That's 3 ballistic missile submarines up here. Okay. Okay.
Roger, RTB. Buoy away.
There we go.
Buoy away. On station. Buoy away.
All right, let's grab your last active sonar buoy right here. Where's that other helicopter at? There he is.
Roger. Turn 313.
Okay.
On station. Buoy away.
All right, take your last weapon. Put it on that guy.
Engaging track 70. Whip it away.
Okay. Oh, we lost the Delta. Huh. I know where he's at. He's up there, so I'm going to keep going that way. There's a lot of submarines in this scenario.
70.
It's more than I expected. I want to kind of keep my surface ships behind a line of sonar buoys. I don't want them going out here because there might be a sub there and I don't know about them. Oh, we sank that one. Oh, it was another Romeo. Okay. Okay, got him. We've got this guy locked up. Let's go and just put a weapon on him.
Engaging track 7046.
All right, he's back. Back again. He's right on the edge of weapons range. Very close. Yeah. Very close.
Whip it away. Hit track.
All right, got him. Or hit him anyway. He's not dead yet. Is he on the surface? He's heading to the surface. All right. You're going to come over here and help this guy out.
308.
And Phoenix is kind of on his own here. This is the priority, this Yankee. I don't want him to get away. The Romeo, he's not that important. Okay. Let's do a string of passive buoys here. This guy's going to come in with an active in front of it. He's 1 mile inside my weapons range. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot.
Engaging track 705.
So 2, oh my gosh, it's so dark. 2 Mark 48s will be more than enough for him. The best chance he has to evade them is if he turns around like right now and gets back outside my range. But I don't expect he'll even know he's being shot.
Buoy away.
All right, that's 1. That's 2. Now, we'll take the submarine, go torpedo evasion. Ahead. Standard. Let's go ahead standard.
Ahead standard. Maneuvering eye.
Okay, that's the other Yankee. We already know about him. So this Romeo didn't die. Oh. Well, I know what to do about that.
Bulldog away. Track 7046.
Just put a harpoon on him.
Buoy away.
This guy returned to formation. Okay.
On station. Buoy away. On station. Buoy away.
All right. That guy has got, he's a Yankee, so
Engaging track 7060.
who is this guy? Why can't I select you? My God. There is a helicopter there, I swear. There he is.
Right. Whip it away. Roger. Turn 278.
Let's see how good our other torpedoes are doing. Evasion looks good. Okay. Oh, he's already running away. Wow, okay. He might outrun those weapons. This area is an unknown. I'm tempted. Oh, what's going on here? You okay, buddy? He's not damaged. They have the whole formation speed back up again.
Hit track 7060. Ahead 2/3. Maneuvering eye.
All right, that was the harpoon hit on that one. And we did hit the Yankee, I think. Let's hit him again.
Engage track. Whip it away.
Okay. Whew. What a crazy fight this is. Let's see. What does it say? Hello, it says it's an amazing... Oh, Erna Posner. How's it going? Certified stable genius. I like you already. Did I fire a noisemaker? No, I didn't fire one. The torpedo evasion was a covert evasion. Yep. Oh, wow. I think the torpedo is, or the submarine is already sinking. Oh, is he on the surface? He is. These guys are making my job easy today. It's also realistic. I mean, if they're on fire, that's what they're going to do is come to the surface. But I'm going to give him 2 harpoons. I'm feeling generous.
Bulldog away. Track 7060.
Shoot him again. Did you already shoot 2? Are we trying to save money? We're the military. We don't do that. Shoot him again. What's going on? Am I out of harpoons? No, I got harpoons.
Bulldog
Yeah.
706.
My supply officer's acting like a taxpayer. I'll make a note of that in his service record. We can't have that.
Roger. Turn 189.
Guys, RTB, okay. All right, easy day. Just kind of compressing a little bit of time here.
On station.
This will be our second ballistic missile submarine. And then we're going to get the Delta III eventually. That guy's a long ways away. All right, there's... Yeah, there we go. Now he's super on fire. He's extra on fire now.
Track 7060.
Nice. Aw, look at him. He's sad. He's sad, submarine. Bye-bye. What happened? You know, if you submerge, you'll put the fire out. I'm just saying. Okay. RTB, baby.
Roger. RTB.
All right. Torpedo evasion is probably fine. Let's go ahead and slow back down again. Head 1/3.
1/3. Maneuvering eye.
So we're going to try and regain a bearing on this knucklehead up here. And we're going to go ahead and light off our mainframe sonars.
Transmit active sonar. Sonar eye. Air search on. Radar eye. Transmit active sonar. Sonar eye.
I've been so focused on the submarines, I have no idea if anybody's right here. So I just don't want to get surprised. Matter of fact, let's slow everybody down. Let's slow the whole fleet down to 5 knots.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering eye.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Wasting money on the White Elephant project. Is that you or me? Some say spectacularly costly action. Absolute Scrooge penny pincher in terms of crew needs. Oh, yeah, it's true. If the crew wanted anything, we couldn't afford it. But if we needed more weapons or anything for the wardroom, like new silverware, literally made out of silver, by the way, that stuff's expensive. Yeah. Yeah, I have no faith in these weapons actually hitting him. So I'm moving my ASW fleet up that direction. As soon as we refuel all these helicopters, we're going to go back for that guy. And we haven't even looked up here. There might be somebody up there. I don't know. Times are hard. Actually, let's slow you down. You might be running into a problem. Because we have not searched this area at all. Like, this is an unknown, and so is this. So, I am concerned that we did not regain the Delta once we slowed down again. That's not good. Last time we heard the Delta, he was evading. Yeah. Let's clean up our screen a little bit, though. Oh, come on. There we go. So sometimes these menus, you got to like sneak up on them so they don't disappear on you. So you got to be fast. Got to catch them when they're not looking. Ha! Uh-oh. Ha! Yes! Ha ha! He was too slow. So Romeo, Romeo, Yankee. Oh boy. Yankee. Victor 2. And Victor 2. Wow, we sank a lot of subs. So 2, 4, 6, and then the 7th sub will be this one up here if we ever find it again. I hope we do. Yeah, Firepower Friday, that's right. Shaky Dave's here. He says, how good are the latest Russian subs? The Yasin class are very good for, in my opinion, about 18 months. And then they just get noisy. So whenever you see a brand new submarine, like I think they just launched a Bori, which is a ballistic missile sub. So that's going to be quiet for like a year. And like legitimately quiet. Like and then after that, it gets noisy. I don't know if they still build the Yasin. They might still be building Yasins. I haven't really been keeping up with that. Can you figure out what depth someone is without bottom bounce? Oh, sure. And so like something that's important for, I think for me to explain is whenever a sonar tech, a submarine guy talks about depth, all we care about are they above the layer or below the layer? So whenever I say I can figure out someone's depth, that's what I mean. Yeah. Because I don't care anything. I don't care if they're at 400 feet or 500 feet. I just care what side of the layer they're on. The torpedo will figure out exactly what depth they're at. It stays quiet till it's out of warranty. Yeah, that's the way the Russians build their subs. They've never been able to maintain their silence. Yeah. And they did not know that. They did not realize how noisy they were, or at least they weren't admitting it until they got that radioman. There was an American submarine radioman, I think his name was Walker, gave him a bunch of documents over like a year or two. It was a long time. And some of those documents were American recordings of their submarines in the 1980s. And they were like, oh, better start working on getting quiet. Yeah. And then that's when they got quiet. And then old Jive here came along and was like, damn it, no, my job's hard. Stop it. Yeah, his name was Walker. He went to jail for a long time. I think he died in jail. The Navy had no mercy on him because he basically gave away our advantage. And I honestly think the Russians aren't dumb. I don't like them, but they're also not dumb. So they knew that they were noisy. They just didn't want to admit it to their superiors. But whenever they got the Walker papers, they couldn't avoid admitting it at that point. Right now we're waiting on all the helicopters to land, refuel. Oh my gosh, we found him. Oh my, the torpedoes found him. That's hilarious. There's a little bit of luck involved with that. That was a long torpedo shot. They may still miss. I'm not hanging my hat on this. I'm not hanging my hat on this at all. I'll move that up there where you guys can watch it. Right above my head here. It's tracking. Oh my gosh, we won. Well done, Commander. With the submarines out of the picture, we can focus on striking back and putting pressure on the Soviet Union, as God intended. Yes. Well done, sir. Really good mission. Ren, you put a ton of submarines in this game. What's wrong with you? Holy cow. Really good mission. Let's see what the final score is. Oh, he sank. Oh. But my torpedo is right here. I'm so close. I want to see it go explode. All right, so we got, you guys can't see it. It's right here. This is my score right here. You see that score? 500 points. Yep, that's me. So we got the Krivak, the Grisha, the Delta, the Yankee. Holy crap, dude. Ren, you lost your mind, man. What the hell? Why you put so many subs in this game? That's hilarious. I don't know how anybody else would do that. Like, I mean, I guess if you get lucky, you could, oh, I can zoom in. I didn't know you could do this. Oh, wow. Can I can't change contacts. Okay. Well, that was fun, man. Decisive victory. Yeah. Good job. All right. So the name of the game is, Directive 75. That's the name of the campaign. You guys want to download that. We just played mission 4. Yeah, there we go. I didn't get the check mark because I didn't, wait. On the first mission, you had to go back across the map. I didn't do that. But we still won that one, I swear. I promise. And next Friday, we're going to do Hammer Down. It's a 4-star. Even more submarines in this one. All right. Yeah, that was fun, man. It's the exact opposite of my other mission. Oh, yeah, where I had all the ships, I guess. Yeah. All right, guys. Hey, we'll see you guys on Wednesday. I'd love to play another game, but I have a lot of work to do. I really do. I'm not, like, BSing you. And we're going to get some videos out for you. You get a video every day on the Jive Turkey channel, every single day. But you only get that if I get off the stream and go edit it, okay? So I got to go do that. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a great one. Bye. Bye. Look at my thumbnail. There it is. Look at my thumbnail and weep. Thanks a lot, everybody.